If you're looking for festive discounts, please book a reading now. It's 30% on all the readings, and the readings will take place in the month of December because November is all taken, and December mid till January mid. So you can book now and avail the discounts. Also, we are heading to a Parashara conference in case you want to book for yourself. It's like a whole course in a way, for 6-7 months. If you will spend time on a course, it's a consolidated course. So you can enroll yourself in the Parashara conference. You can go to the website parashara.com and you will get the details there. And you can understand how to interpret transits in your life and what is the importance of transit also, that how you can time the events. And I will be sharing with you something about the year ahead also. How is it going to be? What are the major transit positions and the eclipses and all? So stay connected with me through Maharishi Parashara conference. My slot is in the month of November 8th, and it's on the 18th. So you can just get all the details there. There are many, many astrologers there. You can avail the opportunity. All right. Thank you so much. Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. I hope you all are doing well, and it's a beautiful week because we all are waiting for Mercury to turn direct. And Sun is also going to be coming out of the zone where it is aspected by Rahu from Leo sign, and it's going to be entering Virgo. And there's an exchange forming between Sun and Venus also till the 1st of October. There are certain positions of Moon this week, which are very, very important, very, very crucial. So I will be taking you through to that also very soon. And there is a new moon also, which is happening in the Uttara Falguni Nakshatra. So if at all you want to quit karma with somebody, you are getting very jittery and you feel that, there is something that you want to really, come out of. So this is like endings and coming out of the mess that has caused a lot of havoc till now. So this is a beautiful week for you all. So stay tuned. I'll be sharing with you my insights on the same. And as you know that this is based on Moon's ingress, on Moon's interaction with all the other planets. So that's the reason Moon's transit is very, very essential in the weeklies to understand, because Saturn, Jupiter, and Rahu and Ketu, they give major events, but the triggering part is going to be only because of Sun and Moon's interaction. So you will get to know, and you must have seen that, somewhere around the, new moons, full moons, eclipses, all sorts of earthquakes or major events take place. And when they are forming a connection with Mars, Saturn, Sun is right opposite Saturn, as you all know. And we have just seen in Morocco, so many people, so many lives are lost. And this year, the earthquakes and the wildfires are really, really grave, and they are just causing a lot of damage also. And there's a lot of global warming in the west from India. There is a lot of heat and the temperatures are just soaring high. So people are suffering because of that. And it's really, really sad to see that, the whole world is under this condition of the planets, because of the condition of the planets. Also, the planets aren't causing the negatives, but it's just that there are certain configurations in our chart, also, which are, causing the problems in our individual lives. On the global level, things are getting better gradually. Mercury is also turning direct. Venus has already gotten direct. Saturn will get direct in November. So we must actually see the silver lining, and we must move on, because if it is just a straight line, so, it's just over. So up and down is something which actually keeps us going. So what is happening this week? I've told you, and we have Moon's ingress in Cancer, Leo and Virgo signs this week. Cancer from the 11th till the 12th, and also, this moon is going to be in the Gandanta also. Moon is going to be ingressing the Leo sign on the 13th and the 14th. Excuse me, 13th and the 14th is going to be in the Leo sign, and is going to be conjunct Mercury, which is retrograde, Saturn, which is retrograde, opposite it, Jupiter, which is retrograde also. So this is going to be a new moon time as well in Leo sign. And we do have Rahu's influence also in this Leo sign, with Mars is also, in the next sign. So moon will be soon after Rahu's influence is going to be joining another malefic, that is Mars. Though Mars is yoga karagraha for moon sign and sun signs, that is Leo and Cancer. But still, there's a lot of aggression, because of that, because moon is in and Mars both are not in dignity on the 15th and 16th, 17th also. That is in the Virgo sign. So this is what the moon's position looks like this week. And we will be having Sarvarth Siddhi Yoga. If at all you want to do any auspicious tasks, I always give you the details about good dates, which you can, avail also. So if you want to go ahead with the construction of a house, you want to lay a foundation, you want to do something which is very auspicious, so you can do it when it is Sarvarth Siddhi Yoga, because you don't need any particular Muhurta for that. So that is happening on the 11th, 12th, and the 17th. I'll give you the timings also because it's easier. 11th whole day long and 12th also whole day long, but 17th it is going to be from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. So any auspicious task you want to go ahead with, you can do it on these dates. And definitely it is Sarvarth Siddhi, means overall success in your endeavors or anything that you start. So that's what is happening. So let's start with the predictive and see how the week looks like. Please do drop an email at vlastrology24@gmail.com if at all you're looking for consultation. We are having discounts, but the readings will take place only in the month of December mid onwards till January mid, because all the slots are taken before that. So also there are certain rules that we all must follow, because being a student of Dr. KNRao, there are certain people who are using his name, misusing his name, and Bharati Vidya Bhavan Delhi's name, and creating a lot of rumors and all the I will not say that it is, I don't want to use words, but it's sad that, they are misusing the powers and connections, which is not right. I, being a student for such a long time, have never used Dr. Rao's name like that. If you are good enough, you should not take big names, right? You should acknowledge your guru, but you should not misuse his powers or his influence or his presence in your life, right? Everybody has their own destiny and nobody can snatch that from you. Good, bad, ugly. We all have to go through it. All right. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Do subscribe it if you like my videos, and do hit the like and the share button as well. All right. So let's start with the predictive. So to start with, we'll do for Aries natives first. Okay. Now, before I start the predictions, it's based on ascendant, moon, or the Dasha sign wise prediction. So what is Dasha sign? Suppose you are having a Dasha of Jupiter, and Jupiter is posited in your natal chart in Sagittarius. All right. So you will have to, because new subscribers keep coming in, so I have to repeat this. Old ones might feel a little uneasy because every time I'm repeating the same thing over and over again. So Dasha sign is when suppose you are having a Jupiter Dasha and Jupiter is posited in Sagittarius sign. So make Sagittarius your lagna and see from where from Sagittarius what is the condition of the planets. So that is something which is happening now for you. So that will give you more results. I think there is just one astrologer, Vanita Lenka, who's sharing this, and people don't like it. That why from Dasha? Because it is very, very important to see where you stand right now. Ascendant, moon, you're born with. Nobody can change that. That is your basic nature. But time changes, right? We are actually following the Dasha pattern only and deciphering as an astrologer what exactly is happening in our current lives, in the current situation. How can we ignore Dasha? All right. So we must make the Dasha sign, Antra Dasha sign, if it's a long Dasha of Jupiter of 16 years. So definitely you have to go to the Antra Dasha also. See where the Antra Dasha sign Lord is. So you where the sign, which sign the Dasha's, Antra Dasha's Lord, the planet is. Suppose it is Venus Antra Dasha, and Venus is in Gemini. So make Gemini also see from Gemini also. you will get better results. All right. So this is how you should check for sure, and then move further on, because I have tried and tested on several horoscopes, and I'm saying it by my own experience from past around 30 years, and it is something that, people don't believe it. But yes, there is this much, and 15 years I have done the readings for free also. But definitely there is an energy exchange which is required, and we must actually, this is also my profession, my bread and butter. So definitely I request you all to see from ascendant, moon, and dasha sign, and then go to your predictions. Because if I will not share with you this, you will not be able to, everybody can't book a reading, right? So you can yourself be the master. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is the first sign, that is Aries. All right. So for Aries natives, moon is going to be in your 4th, 5th, and 6th houses this week. And there is this Mercury, which is turning direct. Let me see what date I have mentioned here. One sec. Yeah. Mercury is turning direct. Sun is going to be moving from the Leo sign to the Virgo sign. There's an exchange forming. Many things happening this week. So from the 11th to the 12th, now this is where, you will start feeling the energies towards home. You're more focused on your world is revolving around your own family, your own world, your own mental setup. You're more confined to the home front, or maybe with your family, you're having some discussions which are very important. You're meeting the people who are from your childhood days. You're connecting to your own self, actually. So this is going to be also a good time to propose a person, because, the partner, because Venus is also there. So Venus is about love, relationships. So this will actually trigger all of that. Venus has also gotten direct, and it's in the emotional sign of moon. So this will definitely give you good time to connect with people, with the people that you love, that you care, and maybe some renovation if you want to do, you can do that also. From moon, Saturn is transiting the 8th house in your 11th house. So this will bring about some health issues to your mom during the 11th and the 12th. So just be careful about all of that. And also there is a possibility of place change also, if at all you're thinking already of that. So you might be thinking about financial growth. You might be thinking about during this time how to save money. You will get all that, those avenues also opening for you. Moon will be in your Leo sign, that is on the 13th and the 14th, which is like giving this energy towards, starting something new, finishing the tasks which were just taken up 15 days ago, and now is the culmination time. It's also a very good time for recreation, meditation. You want to just spend some alone time also, or you just want to rejuvenate, some hobbies you want to pursue. So this is a good time. Communication is the key, abundant conversational messaging can take place during this time with your children, maybe, and you will make decisions in and around children also. This might bring about some romantic partner in your life, or there can be some kind of complications also with in your romance, because you might be thinking about leaving or parting ways, and then like suddenly you realize, no, I should be there and understand, and then go ahead with it. Okay. And also there is there is a possibility of travels also, taking your partner out for dinner. You can do that as well. And of course, by the end of the week, that is 15th to the 17th, moon will be in the Virgo sign, and Mars is already waiting, and Mars is also looking at the first house. So this might bring about too much of energy. So it's better that you go in for the fitness regime. You must do some workouts. Also, this is going to be giving you some travel plans. You're already thinking of paying off your loans in case you are involved in some litigation. So this might just trigger all of that 15 to the 17th. There is a Sarvarth Siddhi yoga, which is a very beautiful yoga. It's said that, we can do anything on on this day, any auspicious stars, if you want to start and you're not getting any Muhurta, you can do it without any Muhurta. Though this is not the Akshaya Tritiya or any other, day, but still, Sarvarth Siddhi Yoga is actually a very beautiful time. 11, 12 full days and 17, 6 a.m. to the 10 a.m. is a beautiful time if at all you are thinking of starting something new. So this is what the week looks like. You have to be a little extra cautious about your relationships this week, and you should not just ignore people who are supportive of you. Just don't take them for granted. This is the time when there is a possibility of there is a serious approach towards life. You have to think about financials. You have to just conserve your expenditure, your money, and you should just not overspend on things which you really don't require this week. This is the major highlight of the week. All right, let's go ahead and do for the predictions for Taurus now. For Taurus natives, this week, we have moon transiting through your 3rd, 4th, and 5th houses. So from 11 to the 12th, some travel plans, some journeys, short journeys, communication. Maybe you will be connecting with your people at the place of work. There can be that you have to make major decisions in and around some projects that you have been taking up, and this will bring about some changes also in your siblings' life. Maybe they are moving away from you, or they are thinking of starting some new businesses also, or maybe some marriage plans also can culminate. There is a possibility on the 13th and the 14th that you are thinking of a house change. You might be thinking of a place change. There is a possibility that your communication gap bridges now, because Mercury is turning direct also, and some new concepts will be coming into your life. Some new ideas will be coming into your life. You can be maybe thinking of renovation in around Diwali. We have in India, some renovations going on, because people just try to before the Pitru Paksha starts, you must actually, initiate whatever you have to. It's said that the ancestral fortnight is not auspicious timing to start anything new, but you can take the blessings. I don't see it that way, though I feel that, whatever your ancestors like, you should actually be doing that during that time. So if they like something which, you do, that gives them mental peace, that gives them peace, and you yourself mental peace as well. So just try doing all of that, though I will be making a separate video on the same, like, of course, next week, maybe we can do that video. And this is also the time to, this week is also a very important time to lay foundations, in your relationships and your business plans and your travel plans also. In case you're thinking of any kind of investments, so this is a very good time, because you have been waiting for Mercury to turn direct. Now you can go ahead with it, because Mercury is your 2nd lord as well. So Mars and Moon conjunction happens from the 15th to the 17th. Moon will be in this zone in the 5th house. So this is a very good time for recreational activities. In case you're thinking of sports activity, I love to play squash. So you can also go ahead with, some just rejuvenate yourself, whenever there are some activities that you have not connected with from a long time because of time crunch. You must make time. You have to have that a mental setup, where you actually, just unwind. You should take a break and connect with your children. Children might be little jittery, little irritable during this time. So just stay connected with them, because they just push you away at times and they go into their shell. So you must actually try to not just nag, but yes, silently just be there, as a parent. Just be around as a silent spectator, but you must be vigilant this week. Also, there is a possibility of some kind of loss around your uncles or aunts this week, so take care. Loss as in, like, they can be that they have taken some loans, etc., and they are unable to pay off. So you might be of some help, so give them some support, and take some experts advice also for them on on their behalf, so that you can save them from unnecessary expenditures also. Travel plans are definitely on cards, and in case you're thinking of starting new ventures, all that also is likely. Also, Mars is looking at your 8th house. You must take care of your health and anything to do with skin related issues if you're facing. So you must go and seek advice from the doctor. Sarvarth Siddhi Yoga, as I said, is on the 11, 12 full days and full day, and 17, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. It's a beautiful time for doing any kind of activity that you want to start, maybe a romance, a laying foundation of the house, or any you want to propose somebody. That is also Sarvarth Siddhi Yoga will help you. Also, there is a possibility of starting anything which you are thinking of on this day, because when planets are not in dignity, then comes the Sarvarth Siddhi Yoga days. You can do things, and also some interviews lined up or anything that is in your hand and you can do it on these days, and you will get success. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. For Gemini natives, moon is going to be transiting your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th houses this week. 11, 12th is a very beautiful time, though moon will be in the Gandanta zone also for a while, for a few hours. But surely, this is the time when you will be thinking too much about your family, about your relationships, and also maybe you're going to be starting a new relationship. But financial outflow is also indicated on the 11th and the 12th. So be watchful. Conserve your finances, because as it is, there's a movable sign in your 2nd house. So there is already a lot of outflow if you are in moon or Venus Dasha, especially because Venus and moon is a curd and milk combination, as you all know. And when they are together, so this brings about complications in finances with the family, maybe your in-laws or your own family members. You can have some kind of irritability also. Maybe, there are difference of opinion that you have to bridge the gap. This is as you know, this is the 37th week, and we are already nearing the festivals. So just try to patch it all up and have peace maintained at home. Also, Mercury is turning direct. We have a new moon also this week, and we have a Sun Sankranti, Virgo Kanya Sankranti, that is on the Sun is going to be ingressing from the 17th of this month to the 18th of next month. So this is a beautiful exchange also forming. I'll be making a separate video of Sun and Mercury's exchange. And of course, this is going to be bringing about some major transitions this time, because, it's Sun is coming out of this Rahu's influence, and it's going to be in your Kendra. So if you want to go in for some changes, change in your place where you're staying, etc., you can do that. Short journeys on cards, investments, you can plan all of that once Mercury is also turning direct. Children, as far as your children is concerned, Ketu is at 1 degree. So let it just leave this zone. You are having complications or irritability, or children are facing some, problems right now. So this is going to be definitely minimize. It will minimize once Ketu comes out, Rahu Ketu change signs. But surely there is a change coming in when Rahu Ketu also change signs and come to your Kendra, in and around your house change, job change, all that can happen. And also there is a possibility of some kind of business plan which is going to start, also some startup or something like that you're going to be working on as well. Also, moon is going to be on the 13th, 14th in your Leo sign, and in Leo sign, if you can see, Saturn is aspecting Rahu, Jupiter are aspecting Leo sign, and there is a Mercury Sun conjunction also in Leo sign, with moon also entering there. So almost all the planets, apart from Venus and Mars, all the planets are actually focusing more on Leo sign. So Leo people are right now hyperactive. There are so many activities happening. So wherever your Leo sign is, so for you, 3rd house, so communication, you are either having some complications in communication, or there is a lot of workload which has come in suddenly from all sides. So you're feeling quite claustrophobic, or I should do this, or maybe you're overwhelmed. So just take one step at a time, and then you will find the solutions also, because everything cannot happen in one point in time. Okay, so give it some time and everything will fall in place. 15th to 17th, moon is going to be in your 4th house, and that's very positive for you for making decisions in and around your family, house change, renovation of your place, connecting with your childhood friends, invite them home. All that is going to happen. And also, from the for Gemini natives, especially 14th to the 17th, you have to be a little extra cautious about your mental setup. You can be a little aggressive, 14th to the 17th. Okay. Don't lose your temper unnecessarily, because people will instigate you and you might just fall prey to that. There is a Sarvarth Siddhi Yoga, which is forming on the 11th, 12th, full day, and 17th, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. These are the auspicious days when you can start anything new. If you want to if you don't want a Muhurta reading with anybody, you can simply just do it. Close your eyes and do it, just leave it on to the divine and go ahead, because these are good days. So 11th, 12th, full day from 6 a.m. till the 8 p.m. And 17th, 6 a.m. to the 10 a.m. So these are positive timings I'm giving you. Okay, Muhurta timings, auspicious timings. For Cancer natives, so you see your Yogakara Graha is Mangal, and Mangal is transiting your third house, which is very positive for you because you're getting all sorts of courage, you're enjoying, you're traveling, you're moving around. So this is like hyperactivity also, too much happening as well, because in the Kendra you have Rahu, Jupiter, Ketu. So something around your house change, maybe, Moon will be transiting your first house on the 11th and the 12th. So you will be quite overwhelmed, emotional, and maybe, you'll be going in for a makeover. You want to just spend more time with your family also this week. So you are in that process of, change. Change could be external and internal both. So you'll be working on that as it is, Cancer natives, whenever any planet transits, there has to transit through the Gandanta zone towards the end of that particular planet's degree. So it has to go through, this moon has to go, your Lagnesh transits every month through this zone. In the Gandanta also. So Gandanta, this is like for the babies who are born during this time must perform the puja. They should pacify the planets so that, because our saints, our sages have written in the classic texts about, and they mentioned about Gandanta also. So we should not actually overlook these points. So this is something which is going to be giving you some emotional knots to untie. There is something that is going on in your life that you really need to work on seriously. Maybe, you are not, if you're not able to find a solution now, you will get that solution also, because moon is going to be coming out of the Gandanta and will be moving into the Leo sign, that is on the 13th and the 14th. So the Gandanta would be somewhere around 12th and the 13th, end of 12th and 13th early. So that's the time you have to be a little careful about your mental setup. If at all you're stuck in something, so you will get that, get out of it and get the solution on the 13th afternoon, after 13th afternoon for sure. 13th, 14th, of course, is a good day for you. And this is going to be giving you some relief, and you will be connecting with your family. Maybe you will be talking about finance. You'll be meeting somebody who is into the maybe some financial expert you'll be meeting. Some presentation is on cards. You're going to be preparing. You're going to be delivering a speech. All of that is possible. Mercury, being the ruler of your 12th and the third lord, is turning direct. So this is good for travel plans. If at all your siblings are traveling, it's a good time. Your sun is forming an exchange with Mercury after the 17th of September till the 1st of October. So I'll be making a separate video. So sun is also leaving the zone of the second house. So your financial outflow is going to get plugged in. So at least there is some relief there. And sun in the third house is considered to be very positive, as you know. So you're going to be getting all the courage. You'll be making right kind of choices and decisions. If at all your file is stuck in the government, so you will get that also clearance. And maybe there is some exam that you have taken, you will be getting that through as well when sun transits out of there. See, whenever sun Sankranti, that is when sun is Sankranti, is when sun is changing signs. So sun is entering Virgo. So this is Kanya Sankranti. So what happens on the very day when sun enters a particular zone, one must not make much major decisions, because it's said that it is unsettled energy of sun. So, it is not in a mood to give the result of the previous sign or the sign it's entering. So that very day, he doesn't gain that strength. So 1 degree later, sun starts giving the results. So you must wait for a day when sun enters a particular zone. So on the 17th, if you are thinking of making any decisions, don't. If you're thinking of making any kind of major plans, strategy planning, meeting government officials or your bosses or seniors, avoid, because bosses and seniors, they just are not in that mind frame to make decisions. You will see that anyone who is any major decisions, if you will see, people don't make in the middle of the month. Either it's the first part of the month, like first week. That's why the salaries also, people don't get it in the middle of the month. If you will see, it is always either towards the end or the first week of the month. So that's the reason, because sun is always in the transition in the middle of the month. So babies who are born in the middle of the month, or if you are born in the middle of the month, you will know that there is a lot of energy surrounding this particular zone, wherever maybe you're Atma Karaka Graha, or it's a Dara Karaka, because it's the highest or the lowest degree only, which causes trouble when sun is. Though sun is a natural Atma Karaka, we should not go there right now. I'm just expanding too much. But yes, this week, by the end of the week, 15th to the 17th, we have Moon and Mars conjunction in the 3rd house. So you will make major decisions regarding your communication with people. You might get a little aggressively emotional, or emotionally aggressive. So you have to control your speech, your tongue, and be careful about your communication in and around your communication with your co-workers especially. Travel plans are going to be definitely taking place. You're going to be quite fitness freak. Maybe you will be going for brisk walk, or maybe you will be taking some major fitness regime. So this is something which is going to be giving you good results though. And Mars is also looking at your 10th house. So it's a positive thing. Its own zone it's looking. So you might just have a boost in career also with Mars and Moon conjunction. So this is a triggering point. And definitely, as after the new moon, there is a possibility of some new changes coming into your life, and positive changes coming into your life. New moons and full moons are very, very important timings actually. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Leo. Oh, Leo is having a lot of energy right now, or maybe they have too much on their plate because there is a sun there, Rahu is looking there, even Jupiter is looking there, and at the same degrees, exact degrees, even Mercury will be there at the exact degrees this week. And also, Moon is going to be transiting your 12th, 1st, and 2nd houses. So can you see so much of energy on the Leo this week? And Moon will be in Gandanta also this week, especially on the 12th evening to 13th morning. So you have to, think about taking rest this week. Actually, you need a break. So maybe on the 11th and the 12th, just take things easy. Just take things easy, and everything will be little better. Also, there is a possibility of some travel plans, some journeys on cards. Maybe for work, you have to travel, you have to connect with foreigners. So some collaborations are going to take place, and it's going to be very successful and fruitful for you. Don't do too many things at a time, because there is a lot of energy. And don't cook up stories, because what is happening if you make stories, you definitely have to quit. You are accumulating your karma, and don't befool others. That's something that you should not be doing. Try befooling others, because Rahu is looking at sun. It's actually spoiling the significations of sun. So you have to stand out of the crowd. Don't be in that league, in that particular league, and don't be a copy master. Be original. Only then, because any kind of imposter that you see, and especially in the astrological world, you will find that, if Rahu and sun is our Atma, yeah, it's really important that the sun should be Shuddha, it should be pure. If sun is having this Rahu impact or Ketu impact, it's a Pitra dosham also. So when this is the combination in your chart, you should perform the Tarpana from time to time. Now, new moon is a very beautiful time, and ancestral fortnight we are heading to, as it is from the 29th. So you are going to be having a lot of confusion and illusion, and there is a possibility of manipulating others. So don't do that with this Rahu energy in your Leo sign. And Jupiter is also retrograde. So Jupiter is also losing power. Actually, it's your 8th lord. So you must take care of your health also. And also, Moon will be transiting your first house on the 13th and the 14th, and Mercury is turning direct. Mercury is your lord of the 2nd and the 11th. So if at all you have been making a lot of money, so it will just minimize now. Or if you have not been doing well in your communication, wealth wise also, so this Mercury direct will be giving you very good results. Some people say that, we are in Mercury Dasha, and Mercury retrograde is like giving us really tough time. Maybe, you are, your 3 weeks, is bad, but rest of the time is very good. If at all your Mercury is weak, it gives, I have seen, if Mercury is combust, it gives better results when it is retrograde. So if you have a strong Mercury, it might not be giving you that great results financially, or with your communication, you're going to be having some issues. So see for yourself, if you're making good amount of money, so just think about it, that you're going to be having some kind of a break here, or maybe something which is coming down. But definitely it is not for everyone. So please see for yourself what is happening. If you're an astrologer, or seek advice from the right kind of astrologer, don't go to touts. Please, I request you. Even if you don't come to me, it's fine. But, it's just that you should not go to any Tom, Dick and Harry astrologer, please. Then Moon will be ingressing in your 2nd house with Mars, 15 to the 17th in Virgo sign. So this is the time when you will be thinking in and around your finances. Depletion of finances happens when any kind of malefic is posited in the 2nd house. Also, this is from the 7th house. Mars is in the 8th house, and Saturn is also in the 7th house. So there's a lot of indifferent behavior of the partner, or aggressive behavior of the partner, or there is a problems. There is lots happening in and around the children, because Mars is looking at your 5th house. When Moon goes there, so the emotions actually, there's an outburst of emotions also within the family. So you have to actually bring the family together, rather than just, pushing them away because of your work or whatever the reason, XYZ reason. You should bring them together. In and around the family, there is a lot of confusion and aggression involved. So you have to work on that as well. Have that good family union, reunion, and work through your relationship in a positive manner. So when there are behavioral changes, that is the main remedy. Actually, that is what I give, mostly gemstones, chants, I do give. But first is the behavioral changes, because we all have the free will. So just follow the advice which, the priests have, or the sages have given us. Not the priests, but the sages have given us through the classic text. So until and unless you make your behavioral changes, you are not ethical. So things are not going to be moving in your favor. So Mars is there in your 2nd house. Moon is also going to be there. Chandramangal yoga is forming. So you have to, don't be manipulative. Just calm down and think about it. There's a lot of energy, as I said, in the 1st house. So just mellow down a bit. Venus, thankfully, has gotten direct your 10th lord. So this is going to give you some relief. Some changes are coming in, and also some travels on card as well. Okay. But yes, the pressure, of course, after Rahu changes sign, so things are going to be much, much, much better. Okay. So coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, this week, Moon is going to be in your 11th, 12th, and 1st houses. A beautiful week to start with. You will connect with your friends, the family, or people you are connected to. Maybe you will be very charitable. You'll be meeting some, NGO or something where, you're going to be donating some food or some kind of. The best is the food. If you give, you make yourself and then give it to the ones, or maybe the girl child, who is go to an orphanage and just give there something. So that is something which is, going to fetch you good karma. So you should actually do it. And also, this is this is the time, because when Venus is also there, so this is going to bring about new relationship also. If at all you're thinking of new relationship, starting a new relationship, so this is going to be very positive for you. Also, Moon is going to be in your 12th house. Being the Lord of the 11th and the 12th, you might just have too much of expenditures on cards on the 13th and the 14th especially. Mercury is turning direct. Thankfully, your Lagnesh is turning direct. Things are looking good, much better. Sun is also going to be transiting on the 17th, your first house. So this is also going to be giving you a lot of recognition, name and fame as well at the place of work. Also, moon, there is a new moon also in your 12th house. So this is the time when, you should be more active and participate in things which actually, quit your burdens, whatever you have been, the baggage that you have been carrying, just unclutter the environment, just offload that baggage. So go in that on that path where you can be more involved in the activities which give you some peace, recreational activities, spiritual practices, meditation, etc. you can do, and that will give you some peace of mind also. Then moon will be transiting your first house lastly in the 15th, 16th, 17th, and conjunct Mars. So this is the time when you can have some kind of approach where you will, you're enthusiastic, you want to do things, too much of aggression is there. So you have to calm down rather than, going ahead with, that frustration, building up and anger building up. You can just channelize it. You should sweat it out. You should work out, because your first and the seventh houses both are forming some kind of affliction. Something or the other is amiss here. But you have that opportunity when moon is transiting your lagna, Venus is in your 11th house. So this is a good time to channelize your energies in a positive manner, and definitely you will get through it. You are very detail oriented. You're going to be very critical also. You can't be just thinking that you are the best all the time and you can do it all yourself. It's not possible. So be a leader and create leaders out of leaders. That's what you should be doing, and align yourself. Have a good chemistry in bonding with people, because 10th lord and the first lord are the same. Your Lagnesh and the 10th lord are the same. You have a very wavering kind of mind at the place of work. You can't stick around with, you can't even sit in one place. The Virgo people are like that only. I've seen. They will sit and they'll get up. They'll maybe change their place, seat. They will not sit in one place. So that fluctuation, that wavering mindset will definitely be there this week also. So just try to tone that down. And also Mars gives you a lot of energy. So channelize that energy. Any kind of change of place, change of residence, if all you're thinking of, you can do that. And also this might bring about some health issues, because Mars is looking at your 8th house also. So some feet region, you can have some kind of some issues related to your bones, because your Saturn is in the 6th house and Rahu is in the 8th house and Mars is looking at the 8th house. So there's a lot of affliction to the 7th house. So 7th house is a Maraka Sthana also, as well as your partner's place, the people around you. So you can have some complications with people. People might not be understanding you. You want to convey something, people are not understanding. So 15 to the 17th, at least you should be very, very careful and watchful. 14 to the 17th is the period, that this is a good time to finish your tasks, whatever you started, your projects, etc. You will be able to get that focus and energy and to finish the tasks also. And Leona Masha. Okay, so yeah, that is what. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, this week moon is going to be in your 10th, 11th, and 12th houses. All right. Now, 10th house is the house where moon and Venus both are losing their digbal. Okay. Digbal is the directional strength. Now, when they lose the directional strength, they are actually not gaining any kind of, they cannot do it, like any kind of job when you give them, they're very lazy. They don't want to do it. If somebody is asking you to complete the task, you will be like, I don't want to do it, or you'll be too emotional about it and you're sob, crying at the place of work. That is also quite possible. And this might give you too much of workload also, and you might just get overwhelmed because of that as well. And this is going to be giving you some kind of connectivity at the place of work with the female counterparts. It's good that you take advice and help of theirs and then move further on. Don't make any decisions yourself. take the help of your team or the people who are in and around you. They'll be guiding you. They'll be the guiding force. They'll help you out. Sun and Mercury is also turning direct, and there is a new moon also in your 11th house. 13th, 14th moon is going to be in your 11th house. So this is the time when you have a lot of energy to resolve the issues with your people, the community you move around in, with your friends, any kind of conversation that you have been having, some misunderstandings that you have been having, now you will be coming out of it. Any kind of educational plan, if you're thinking of starting any education, you can do that. You have been losing interest in the creative energies or education part, communication, you might have isolated. So this will bring about that with Mercury getting direct. Also, Mercury is your 9th and the 12th lord. So travels will be good for you. In case you have been on halt, now everything will start moving. Okay. And you see, Saturn is in your 5th house. 5th house is the house of Purva Punya. So do for the needy. If you donate some food to the needy, you will feel better. Some salty dishes, Saturn is in the 5th house. If you can give some food items, which are not sweet items, but, savories, if you can just distribute that, you definitely will feel better. Also, you should chant Hanuman Chalisa also, because, your 7th lord is in the 6th places away from itself. So for your own health, for your own mental setup, recite Hanuman Chalisa. That will help you. Okay. And moon will be transiting through your 12th house on the 15th, 16th, 17th. And that's the time that will give you that will give you some kind of isolation. You might just get a little frustrated also, especially on the 15th, 16th, 17th. You might, it's like a limbo kind of a situation. You're finding that. But at the same time, don't get too nitpicky, don't get too critical. If you really want, it's like, just enjoy, just flow with the flow. The isolation also at times, gives you a lot of ideas. You really get to know yourself, your thought process, what exactly is happening in your life, where you are, where you stand, all of that. Ketu is over your head, it is not good for you. Your mental setup is not that calm. So the best is to take the divine help, because Ketu is in the 1st house, no? So take his help, depend on him, surrender. It's not that the universe is not listening. Universe is going to give you back whatever you are thinking, whatever you are asking for. Definitely you will get it. If you ask for good things, you will have to get it. So just ask for it. Give that hand, to the divine who's waiting for you to give that hand to him. Okay, so this is the week when, you will be little unsettled by the end of the week, but surely the next week is another fresh start for you. So don't worry, everything is going to fall in place and everything is going to be better. You have a Jupiter waiting there in your 7th house. It's giving you that kind of support and divine energy also. All right, in your friend circle, in your relationship, if you are feeling quite, claustrophobic, stuck up, so this Jupiter is going to definitely help you. See, Jupiter is a Akara Graha for this, and it's retrograde. So it's going to give you good results for sure. All right. Take care and recite Hanuman Chalisa. Will be good for you. And there's a new moon also, as I said, in your 11th house. So good time for, finishing the old tasks and starting the new ones. Okay, good for business growth also. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, this week moon is going to be transiting your 9th, 10th, and 11th houses. Beautiful transit, and it is going to give you travels. You're going to be learning. You're going to be understanding others well now. Communication is the key. If you keep things to yourself, definitely it's not going to help you. You are sulking or you're not conveying what you want to, then it's not going to help you. Okay. People will not understand until unless you convey it to them. So just start saying things, be vocal this week, start understanding, because from the 8th house now, because you know why they are not vocal? Because their Gemini sign is in the 8th house. All right. Gemini is communication. It's gone to the 8th house. So that is why you're introvert. When moon is coming out of your Gemini sign, so this is the time when you can be little vocal, you can be soft on others, you can understand and be more, understanding and be more compatible. Take your partner out for a dinner or, a date or anything which, brings that those memories back. Also, new associations are on cards, new subjects, learning procedure is going to be changing. You're going to be traveling overseas because Moon is the Lord of the 9th and Venus is the Lord of the 12th. So shifting out from your place of abode right now is also quite likely with Saturn in the 4th house. You see, when there is a malefic influence on the 4th house, I've seen people change, their shift out from that place. In the Kendra, anywhere malefic influence is there. So that has happened always. Also, we have a new moon, which is happening in your 4th house. I think I did not give the dates, the time. See, new moon starts on the 14th of September, 4:48 a.m. India time to 7:09, 15th September. Till that time, it is going a.m. Okay, it's going to be till the 15th. So 14th, 15th is the time when you will be experiencing some different kind of energies at the place of work. People might be little, they might just give you too much of pressure, but you will definitely be able to take it. And then you will just finish. They're giving you some work, you're finishing, you're giving you another task, and still you're finishing that. And, you're just, in that mood and that zone where you are just the power yourself. Okay. It's a very positive thing. So when there is a new moon, you're going to be just, the havoc which has been caused around you, you'll be out of it. So this is a beautiful time. Then moon will be in your 11th house on the 15th, 16th, 17th. So that's the time when you will feel comfortable with your, arena, in your friend circle, in the community you move around in, the superiors, your co-workers, you're compatible, you're feeling good about it, your older siblings, you're connected with them. So this is something that will give you some kind of relief here. But at the same time, after relief, you might just, lose out. Maybe somebody will say something, your mood gets spoiled, you're a little fickle-minded also in making decisions. All of that also is part of the game. So just be careful. Don't be too critical. Don't be too nitpicky. Don't expect too much from others. Then only, it works this way. Rahu is in your 6th house. Take care. Don't go in for heavy investments. Don't take loans right now, because it's really difficult to repay the loans when Rahu is in the 6th house, when you take it that time. If you are in Rahu Dasha also. Saturn is also looking here. Jupiter is also moving. So can you see, Rahu is hemmed between the two major grahas, Saturn and Jupiter, in a way. Because Saturn is looking here and Jupiter is also there, moving backwards towards Rahu. So there are good things in and around your workplace, undoubtedly. And also in and around your children. Maybe the children are going to start a new job. Student natives are going to start new subjects and learnings. So all of that is also evident. There's a lot of maleficence attached to your 4th house with Ketu in the trine to Saturn. So it might just be bringing about some changes at your home front. You might just have complications with your family members also. So take care. There's a new moon and there's a Mercury which is turning direct. So this is a good time for investments, etc. If you are thinking of any kind of insurance, tax, etc. So that is also going to be there in this week to pay attention to. All right. So let's move on to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, moon is going to be starting in the start. It's going to be in the 8th house, 8th, 9th, and 10th house. So for Jupiter sign, 8th house is, the exalted place for Jupiter. Suppose it was Jupiter here. So it's not considered to be good. Okay. For Cancer natives also, for Sagittarius natives also, because it becomes a 6-8 relationship between those places. So what happens here, when moon is in the 8th house, you become very, very emotional, overly emotional, which you don't like actually. You're very practical, fiery sign. You have a very, free-spirited mindset. So you don't like when you get very emotional or people just take you for granted and you just, you don't bother though. But still, you're feeling those energies right now because Mars is also looking here. Rahu is also looking your 1st house. So you are having a lot of irritability right now. But don't worry, things will mellow down a bit after Rahu leaves the zone and transits your Kendra. So this is what this to start with. Don't make any hasty decisions on the 11th and the 12th. Maybe you have to make decisions about your finances, so this, or your inheritances. So this is something which you should avoid. Some health related issues, if you're experiencing, you should actually give it some time. Just seek advice from another doctor, like take another opinion before jumping into a surgical process. Suppose you have to go in for that, so you just wait. At least 11th, 12th, don't do it. 17th is a good day because 17th is a Sarvarth Siddhi yoga from 6 to 10 a.m. So you can, just plan it that way. 11th, 12th also we have a Sarvarth Siddhi yoga, but for you, moon is in the 8th house. So just avoid on the 11th at least, okay? 12th, you can go ahead. Then we have moon transiting through your 9th house on the 13th and the 14th, and we have a new moon also, which is on the 14th, 4:48 a.m. India time to the 7:09 a.m. 15th of September. So Mercury is also turning direct on the 16th. So there's a lot of energy on the Leo sign for you in the 9th house, which is your Bhagyasthana. So what happens when there is a lot of energy? So you're getting all the support from all the sides actually. Okay, you're getting all the support. You're overwhelmed because there's too much on your plate. You feel that there is lots to handle. So you feel a little uncomfortable also at times, isn't it? When you have, or maybe you're getting support and positive energy also from all the sides. At times it so happens that, oh my God, too much. This is too much. Or at times, we get from all the sides, complications. So either or, depends on your personal chart, of course. But yes, there is a lot of energy on your first house, on your 5th house, on your 9th house. So you have to be more about learning. Now is the time you should seek advice and help from an elderly person, your father life figure, guru. Seek help, advice, so that there is somebody who is going to be surely helping you out with whatever you're going through. So you don't make wrong decisions because you're overwhelmed, as I said. So you have to seek help. And moon will be in your 10th house on the 15th, 16th, 17th. In your 10th house, there's a Mars, which is very positive, Digbala here. But in the sign, which is not a friendly graha, but a friendly sign, but still it is in the directional strength. It is giving you that strength to make decisions. Workload is going to get offloaded. You're going to be completing the task quickly. Moon going there, you might just get too much to do, and there is a lot of emotional bent of mind as well, with the work that you're attached to. Maybe you're waiting for that name and fame and you're not getting, so you feel a little demotivated. But with Mars there, definitely it is going to maybe bring those energies also to you. Maybe you will get that, the accolades that you have been waiting for. And also, you have a Saturn looking at Rahu, and then, there is a Mars also looking at Rahu and Jupiter. So Mars is its own zone. So in and around children, you're facing some issues also to resolve. So take the help, as I said, of your elderly people in the house, or maybe, some guru, somebody who is actually expert in giving you the right kind of direction, showing you the right kind of direction. Travel plans will culminate. If at all you're thinking of a job change, you might just be thinking already. So you will get one, some offer you will get as well during this week. So take the help of the divine. Definitely it is going to help you. Do the Ganesha Stotram, or you can do the Jupiter, Brihaspati Gayatri also. That will help you. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. Capricorn. For Capricorn natives, moon is going to be in your 7th, 8th, and 9th houses this week. And this is going to bring about some peace at home, something which is going to give you some, calming impact. You're going to be getting connected with your partner physically, or you're taking your partner out for a date. But if you're solo, then there can be that your family members or the female counterparts will be taking good attention, taking good care of you, and you're getting all the attention that you have been seeking. If you are solo, you are looking for a potential partner, 11th and 12th are very good dates for doing so. If at all you have to shift out from the place where you are, also 11th, 12th will help you making that decision. Okay, in case you have to go in for some renovation, etc. Also 11th, 12th, good dates. Okay. and good for your partner's finances also this week, because there is a new moon which is happening in your 8th house, and there's a Mercury turning direct also, which is your Bhagya Lord. When the Bhagya Lord is retrograde, there are certain reverses you have been going through, but with Mercury turning direct, definitely there is a triggering factor which is happening. And Mercury, and Venus, your Yoga Graha, has also turned direct, and it is also gaining strength. Okay, so Mercury, when turns direct, definitely there is a positive energy which we can experience. And also you can pay off your loans, your debts, your financial growth is there. And of course, you're thinking of investments, travel plans are also going to be very, very favorable for you. All of these energies are going to be actually now triggering. If at all you have been waiting for something to move, everything was static and not moving. So this is going to bring about some shifts now. Okay, some major shifts will happen. Also, on the 11th full day and the 12th, we have a Sarvarth Siddhi Yoga. So if at all you feel that nothing is moving, take these days as positive and start something on that, especially on these days. And you see, whatever you will start, that will finish soon. If there is a project or a work that you wanted to finish, so you should do it. 11th, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. 12th, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. 17th, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. India time. I'm talking about India time, so you can move back and the Sarvarth Siddhi Yoga will work. So move back as per your time zone. Okay, so that will work. We have a new moon which is happening in your 8th house on the 14th September, 4:48 a.m. India time, and it ends on the 15th September, 7:09 a.m. India time. So this is also a very good time to donate some food items, something in white, rice, sugar, milk. You can donate, you should, because you have a sun's rulership in the 8th house. Any which ways you should donate, because it is also right opposite Saturn and aspected by Rahu also. So two malefic grahas are looking at the sun. So donate. This will give you some relief. This will give you a lot of peace to the ancestors, also the departed souls. So do it. It is a very good thing to actually to do and get that kind of peace that you're looking for, and everything will start moving in, and that momentum you will get. 15th to the 17th, moon is going to be in your 9th house, and Mars is there. So this is also a Kendra and the trine connection which is forming. So this is going to give you a very good time to learn more. Maybe if you are in the in the army or defense sector, so this is a very positive time for you to get promoted. Or maybe there is another posting, transferable thing, job, you'll get a letter right now. There is a possibility, because Jupiter is retrograde and Rahu is also in the 4th house. So change of place is also evident. There is some complication related to your work, so job loss or getting the job or change of department. Maybe you're not happy with the department. Some energy is there, but it's because of the Ketu in the 10th house. Once Ketu leaves the zone and enters your 9th house, things are going to get better. Okay. If at all you're looking for a job right now, so you will get it once Ketu leaves the 10th house, in and around. I'm not saying that wait for Ketu to, because Ketu, Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, Jupiter, a month plus minus, they start giving the results beforehand. So you will know when Ketu is changing signs, you will know. So maybe some spiritual place, or you will visit a shrine or visit a holy place right now. You will get to know that, okay, now Ketu is shifting, I think. So that is the reason, I'm going in for some spiritual journey. So all that is evident during this week. All right. Mercury and Jupiter will be in exact trine 20 degrees on the 25th of September, which is the next week I'll be making the video. Okay. We have Ganesha Chaturthi also on the 19th. Beautiful upcoming week. Coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. So for Aquarius natives, this week moon is going to be in your 6th, 7th, and 8th houses. So to those sthanas, moon is going to be transiting. For everybody, it so happens, so nothing to worry about it. When there are good houses, there are bad houses also. If there are bad houses transit, so there are good houses also. But it's just that there are 4 papagrahas, so we must be careful about the positive grahas when they are ingressing in the positive zones. Make the best use of it. So Moon and Venus combination in the 6th house will give you some kind of connection with the co-workers. Servitude attitude is the key. If at all you're thinking of joining a gym or a fitness regime, you're going to be opting for a diet plan, you should be doing that as well. You should actually focus more on saving money rather than spending money. Maybe there is a possibility of some uncle or aunt, coming and visiting you on the 11th or the 12th, and you might just get some support or some soothing words to hear from them also. So you'll feel better, of course. Something you see, these you have to read between lines. It could be that something closer to these predictions happens. It's not that I have to tell you specifically, okay, today you're going to be buying this. I cannot do that. Nobody can do that. Oh, today you will have fever. This is something which is very personal, your personal horoscope. But yes, when we see the overall picture, the general predictions, so that is also going to match somewhere or the other, because it's going to be applicable for everyone. It's your mental setup also, which is going to be very emotional during this time. So in and around your 6th house energies are going to get activated on the 11th and the 12th. So what are the 6th house energies? Loans, debts, diseases, uncles, aunt, okay, and service. So maybe, donations. You might just be going to a temple, visiting a temple, and going to be giving some religious place, or maybe some orphanage or some old age home, where some NGO where you will be donating some food items. So that is something you should be doing also. Sun and Moon conjunction is going to take place. That is new moon on the 14th September, 4:48 a.m. till the 7:09 a.m. 15 September. There is a new moon as per India time. So you move back to your time zone if at all you're in the east or west, or if move forward when you are in the east from India. Okay, so this is something which is going to be giving you a lot of energy to unclutter or declutter, we can say, the environment. Whatever the whatever the havoc that has been created, now is the time to just offload the baggage. Now is the calming, like after the the storm, there is peace. So it's that kind of an energy. Before the storm also there is peace, and then after the storm also there is silence. So that after the storm silence you are going to be experiencing on the 13th and the 14th and the 15th early morning. So this is what is going to happen. And Mercury is also turning direct, which is your 8th lord, which is your 5th lord. So this is good for your children in case they have to go for further studies, starting education, or changing their stream, changing their place, changing their job. All of that is also going to start or trigger or happen. And Moon will be transiting through your 8th house. Virgo sign 15, 16, 17 is conjunct Mars. So this is also your 10th lord in the 8th. So this is going to give you too much of emotional barrier. So be strong. Don't be impractical, because you can go a little haywire in your readings about the other people and then make wrong choices and wrong decisions. Maybe you have to interview somebody, but you're getting too overwhelmed with the number of people coming in and you're not able to decide. So just sit in silence and don't be too nitpicky also. Just flow with the flow. You yourself will get to know. The gut feeling will tell you that this is, everybody you like, maybe 10 people you have shortlisted. Now you're thinking which one to take. Your gut will tell you. They all are almost at par to each other, but still you're not able to make the decisions. Just an example I'm giving you. So just put everybody's, file in front of you, their profile in front of you, and then see, okay, which one is the best? God, show me the way. Divine, please help me. So you will get that clarity, because Mars is in the 8th house, which is your 3rd lord ruler. So this is going to give you that clarity. Also, your subconscious mind, 3rd lord subconscious mind is in the 8th house. So you have to depend on your gut, okay, on your sixth sense. That is what works now. Okay, so don't get confused, or don't doubt your divine intervention. Don't doubt that. Okay, so this is what is happening for you. And you have a Sarvarth Siddhi yoga, if at all you want to do certain things during this time. That is On the 11th, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. India time, 12th, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. India time, 17th, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. India time. So these are the timings when you can do whatever auspicious tasks you have to do, joining of a job, going to a doctor, starting some new education, some new job, etc., etc. You know, something which is very auspicious, laying the foundation of of your house or an office. So you can do all of that, you know, because these are Sarvarth Siddhi Yoga. And also this will give you that kind of, change the time zones, of course, if all you're towards the west, go back. So this is something which you have to keep in mind when you are making decisions. Saturn is transiting your first house. You feel quite isolated, actually. Saturn is an isolated and a cold planet. Ketu is in the trine. So in relationship, you're already detached. You are maybe a very, what do you call, a saintly figure you have become, because you have been into too much of, maybe you're immersing yourself too much into astrology, occult sciences. So don't go get carried away. You have to have that demarcation. Don't cross that boundary, you know. You're just going too much into it. Don't get too much involved in a particular thing which actually is not required. Moderation is something which is the key for you right now with Saturn, a cold planet. You know, don't detach yourself to that extent that people just stop recognizing you also. Okay, be friendly, mix with people, and give help to others, and help will come to you also. Okay, that right kind of guidance that you're looking for, the divine will also help you there. All right, coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. Pisces were complaining. Start from the beginning, and I apologized also in the previous video that, you know, I should not say last but the least. That is something which I apologize again. So for Pisces natives, moon is going to be transiting your fifth, sixth, and seventh houses this week, and we do have a new moon happening in your sixth house. Sun is there in the sixth house, so don't worry about it to start with. Let's do the reading for the fifth house when moon is there. So something around children, you know, you're going to be making decisions about something to do with their, you know, job change, place change, education plan, or maybe childbirth if you are going to deliver. So that is also quite possible. Also, there is a connect with your partner which is going to get stronger, physical, mental, emotional. You know, it's going to get very, very strong, and you're going to gain all that, all sorts of, you know, that kind of chemistry and bonding. You know, it's going to get stronger during this week. If at all you have been thinking of making decisions to part ways, give it some time. Don't make the decision on the 11th and the 12th, especially. Okay, as it is, you know, 14th to the 17th, you know, you can be little more, you can go a little aggressive, or you can have the tendency to make a wrong decision. All right, so just mellow down, just calm down a little, you know, because of the Navmansha positions also, I'm saying so. Okay, now moon is going to be in your sixth house. Sun is waiting for this moon, and there is a new moon which is happening on the 14th of September, 4:48 a.m. India time to the 7:09 a.m. 15th of September India time. So just move back if you're in the west, and move forward if you're in the east. New moon is a very important, new moon and full moon, very important, timings. So you can make major decisions related to your work, your service, or your business, investments also. So this is the time when you will be clearing the clutter. Okay, and if at all you have to start a fitness regime, you want to meet the right kind of people, you want to start some new businesses also, so you will be, or collaboration, so you're going to be having that kind of connect. Now you're going to be, maybe, you know, you have been waiting, everything was stagnant. So now things are going to gain that momentum. You will get that the growth, you know, right now. So this is something which, see, there are certain timings where, you know, there is a break, that you feel that everything has come to a halt. So this is the time when everything, after the new moon, things start moving, you know, where if they are halted. So this is the week when you will start feeling that the energies are now, the clarity you will get, because, you know, Mercury is your Kendra Lord after all. Mercury is the ruler of your fourth and the seventh. Maybe you will get support from your partner, or somebody from the outside will come and help you out. Maybe your uncle and aunt, you know, your relatives, your friend circle, somebody from your friend circle might just be coming and rescuing you. Okay, so take it in a positive stride. Also, moon is going to be transiting your 7th house. Mars is waiting for this moon. Okay, so here this is going to be giving you some kind of Mars makes your partner very aggressive. Rahu is in the 8th house from the 7th, and 6th house has a from 7th house, 6th house has a Saturn. So the first and the for the Pisces and the Virgo people, the 7th and the 1st houses are hemmed between malefics in a way. So what is happening? You feel very claustrophobic. You feel that you are not able to fly. Wings are there, but yet you can't fly. You're tied up. Okay, that kind of an energy. So when you feel that kind of claustrophobia, you feel that you're stuck somewhere, only you should worship the divine. You should actually recite Hanuman Chalisa. It said when you're stuck, it's like the Gajendra Stotram helps you. I have myself felt that when the Makar sign, when Gaja means elephant. Why we recite Gajendra Moksha Stotram? Because the elephant is huge, and he thinks that I can cross the river easily. That's the story about it. And there is a Makara, that is the crocodile, waiting for him, and he holds him by his foot. So he is trapped. He thinks that I can get away with it. So that is something which is like Gajendra Moksha. So what happens? He then seeks the divine, Lord Vishnu, and he comes and he helps him. That is what the Gajendra Moksha Stotram is about. So recite it, chant it, or hear it. If you can listen to it, just listen. Sit in silence and listen. Don't just be doing your chores and then listening. No, that doesn't work that way. Otherwise, you will not be able to your chakras will not open. That is why that your energies are not flowing. So when moon is in the 7th house, just relax, hear all the divine things, chant mantras, work out also, meditate also during this time. This will help you. Your relationship will improve with your partner. Okay, expenditures are on rise, so that will also get cut down. All right, so that is what the the week looks like. We do have a Sarvarth Siddhi yoga. If at all you want to do something auspicious, you can do it on the 11th full day, 12th full day, 17th, 6 a.m. to the 10 a.m. India time. So just go back in your as per your time zone, and then you will get to know the readings that way. Okay, so yeah, sun is also going to be changing signs, and there's an exchange forming between Mercury and sun till the 1st of October. It's a beautiful exchange. Make the best use of this time, because you will be making some major decisions related to your residence change, job change. In your relationship also, you're going to be deciding something major. All right, so stay blessed, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed the reading, and do book a reading for yourself. If you are looking for a one-on-one reading, live reading with me, you can book a slot now. Okay, the reading will take place in December mid onwards till January mid. All right, stay blessed. Have a great week ahead. Om Tat Sat.